Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Welcome to the 25th century and the Planetary Union as we explore the universe in a legally distinct workplace comedy Spacecraft on this week's The Cosmic Orville. This is your GM Patrick here, an alien collecting all my friends to put them in a zoo, and joining me in fighting the future of robotic Kalons are my 5 shipmates and your past ex-wife players. To my far left, the ship's hot dog and pilot who likes a good prank. It's Jabert jabbering away his jam from.
Greetings, friends.
Across the digital table from me, a sassy doctor who's sick of an alien's advances. It's Miles making believe as Redacted.
Good evening.
To my right, an all-male, energy-focused, mockless, chain-smoking, and eating glass. It's Tyler talking as Praedir.
Hello there.
To my immediate left, it's Seth MacFarlane doing his best not to sing a show tune. We've got Drew dying to play Zilix Thel.
Happy Arbor Day.
And across from him, the super strong alien security officer that sounds like she could have been named by Rebecca herself. It's none other than Rebecca rolling with Asher and Sky.
Hello.
Her name is Alara. It's like the most Rebecca character name ever.
It's got the aura, but also you wasted a moment to say, want to open this jar of pickles for you?
Classic. Need to rewatch that show. It stinks that there's not more of it.
Well, I mean, the rumors have been that season 4 was going to begin filming at the beginning of this year. I haven't heard anything about it actually beginning. But
they should make movies.
Yeah, because it's a rumor.
I mean, but it was rumor tweeted out by cast members like that. Whether they were trying to drum up to get that to happen, I don't know.
Most likely.
The Orville is a fantastic show. It is, in fact, not Family Guy in space, despite everything that the original...
The marketing really wanted you to believe it was only jokes. Nothing but jokes. And it's like, oh, no, these are just great TNG episodes.
Yeah.
The first couple episodes are joke heavy.
And they do have some, PG-13 comedy that exists in the show itself.
It's so good.
Oh, it's such a fantastic...
It's just they also just have great writers doing great sci-fi scripts, And it filled a certain void.
And weirdly, they kind of have their own version of the show's plot amongst the show's cast, which is a fun little thing.
Yeah, cast members getting married and splitting up and then having to work together.
Well, they got married and then they got divorced and then they canceled the divorce. And then they got divorced again, for real.
Drew, Rebecca, you can't get divorced because I'm going to make you still podcast together if you do. So deal with that. Not allowed. Oh, Rebecca's thinking about it. Oh, no, it's not allowed, Rebecca.
What if this was 19 seasons or however many in where people figured out in this episode that we were married?
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about it super often.
I guess we do mention our kids from time to time, so I guess that's true. We do.
You don't have to be married to have kids, Drew, or you don't have to have kids to be married. No last time on. There is not a last time on this week. Because last time on, a whole bunch of stuff happened. But the main thing that happened is you guys leveled up to level 10. Oh, yay. Look at you guys. I figured it's been a while. We can go around the horn and we can talk about something you got to level up. Starting with Tyler. Tyler seems super prepared.
Oh,
he was drinking something while I called him.
Oh, level 10, so good. Juicy level full of the meat and potatoes that makes a mystic with really high level mystic things coming into play at a mystical level of double digits. First up,
I'm looking at it right now. You have a connection
will save
spell.
Goes up by 1. Pretty good.
What's your connection spell? It looks like that's the main thing. You get?
Well, yeah, because I gain access to 4th level spell slots. Synaptic Pulse. I don't know, Patrick, do you know that spell? Synaptic Pulse?
Does
that sound familiar?
Is it something that requires a brain to have an effect? Another spell that requires a brain?
Yes, it does.
That is a shame.
If I'm sure, I don't know about fans, but Patrick has used Synaptic Pulse on us more times, I think, than any other spell in the history of this show. I hate that spell. So yeah, more spells. And then really, they'll come up.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go next?
Okay.
Rebecca.
So this was a level that I planned ahead for, and we'll see how much that planning ahead pays off. But I have been gathering up feats and abilities that work for unarmed strikes, and now I have Pistol Whip, which functions as unarmed strike. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, just hitting people with your pistol, and it doesn't matter if I'm right next to you or far away. You're getting a hit off.
But as a battle flower at level 9, actually, I haven't used this because I didn't have good unarmed strike up until this point. But I have staggering strike as a battle flower. It's an archetype ability, which allows me to opt to stagger as part of a strike. So
cool.
We'll see.
Cool. Who next? Level 10. Who next?
I'll go. I got a quick one.
Oh yeah, get a soldiery feat.
Oh yeah, we got a combat feat. I'm going for improved critical. I don't know that anyone's ever taken that, but I'm gonna try to lop some heads off here.
Yeah.
Is that crit on a 19 or 20?
No. You know nothing's that good in this game.
What's improved critical do?
Increases the DC of the critical effects. So.
Oh, yes.
So, hoping to combine that with the old what's the word I'm looking for? The severe wound to make some things happen. So that's my turn. That's my whole thing.
Miles, Drew.
Yeah, Zilix got some cool stuff. His cyto conversion ability went up by 1, so it's going to be slightly harder to, make him get a disease or fall asleep. And if I ever get crit again, I will probably forget that I have a 20% chance now for that crit to not be a crit.
You will forget it every time.
Every time. And I did get another ability that I kind of want to hold a little close to the vest until it pops up in the show. So
I was wondering why you were wearing a vest tonight. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Hold it. I can take it off now because it is really, really hot.
You just hold your level up thing close to the vest in your lap now. Miles, last but not least, mechanical Miles is what we call him.
Yeah, pretty boring level for Redacted. Redacted just gets a mechanical trick this level. Nothing super fun. So I picked intrusion. So whenever I use the computer skills to access a system and I fail to overcome its defenses by 4 or less, I do not trigger any countermeasures and there is no log of my attempt. If I fail by 5 or more, any countermeasures take it as normal. However, I also have the hack directory. So I basically try to idiot-proof Redacted's attempt to hack into things.
Gotcha. Cool. I feel like it's been a while since we've been level 10. 10's a big one. You get those ability score boosts. Nothing else crazy, right? No, but that's pretty big every time you go up. Did anybody have anything major ability score wise change?
Wait, did we have a point buy?
Yeah, you get 4 ability score boosts. Oh, maybe you weren't here when we were talking about that. Everyone reminding you get to add 4 points.
Yeah, I definitely was not.
And if it's 18 or higher, it only goes
right.
By yeah. Okay, you guys ready to get back into this adventure?
Let's do it.
Super adventure.
Hit me.
As a form of very quick last time on, you guys were in Celestine and getting out of the fight, a scrape with some Aspis Consortium thugs, and both Xantos Lochwart and Nikithi, the Slugman, the Asharan scientist, came in holding in a Kata robot's jaws the unconscious body of Sensord, Redacted's old rival. The gray has a swollen eye and a bloodied lip.
Fire up the grill.
Nikithi is like, yes, I can reveal to you all that Sensord here was our informant into the Viridian operation. Sensord provided us with info about your colony. We were fed data about Project Sharpwing, as well as a lot of information about your experimental vehicle, Redacted. We are
And
very
that's supposed to be intimidating. Sensor was one of the most incompetent beings to ever come from our plane. So if this group does not seem worried, you know why.
We will admit that many of the plans they convinced us to enact did not come to fruition. The plan to weasel our way in through legal takeover via fish fair seemed to peter out. But this plan here with this, this culling shadow business having reared its head, we found we had no more use for our spy if we were going to ally ourselves with Viridian. So we hand Sensord over to you in your custody to do with as you please as part of this deal. The Akata kind of like spits the unconscious gray onto the tiled floor of the lobby here.
Is this supposed to ingratiate the group to you? This is being that we have handily defeated before, and if they hold no use, they certainly hold none to us.
Loachwort steps forward, like, you're not interested in the source of leak in your operation? I was my understanding you've been looking for a mole amongst the five of you for some time. That is what Sensord reports told us about. I'm willing to let you know which one of the five of you was the leak right now, if you're interested.
Sense motive.
Redacted will lean forward and say, as previously mentioned, nothing that Sensor has is of interest to this being, and could not care less about who is a mole or what machinations they have. It means very little.
Or even what is a mole?
Mole.
I think
we don't have a mole. We have an otter guy. It's a different.
Yeah.
Don't
I think maybe.
Don't worry.
I mean, some of you have already heard a recording back on Absalom that seemed to be taken from private, but Loachwort will play like a small recording of what sounds like private conversations that you've had where you know for a fact only the five of you were together in perhaps the Peridot Peregrine or exploring Viridian, bits of stuff that could not have been overheard by outside parties. It's like I'm willing to give you this information right now, but perhaps you are not ready to hear that one of you has been a sieve all this time.
The sieve?
Leaking information like a sieve.
Not willing and not caring are two very different things.
It's a different kind of sieve.
Oh, I see. Like the sieve,
Cannot stress this enough.
Word choice, Patrick. Jeez.
Someone probably needs to talk because Redacted is just like, dude does not care at all.
You've been a tentacled sieve this entire time.
I side-eyed Nikithi pretty hard. I bet he's the sieve over there.
God, can you imagine the actual big bads are sieves again?
Yikes! We're really running out of villain potential on this show. No, Praedir will step up and say,
I should say your sense motive. You seem to believe what they're saying, and this recording does seem to back up.
Yeah, Praedir will say, considering your revelation of all the tampering you've done against our colony, forgive me if I don't take the following piece of information you give with much, weight. But I would like for you to call out the name so we can independently verify your claims. Why is Miles laughing at me? I don't understand. You said you don't care.
I don't, but it's hilarious.
Loachwort picks up his arm and extends his pointer finger, his Jacques finger, and points it over Jamfram. And then he like scans across the room over to Asher and Sky. And then very quickly past Zilix. No one believes it was Zilix. Finally over to you, Praedir. He slows down, pointing it in your stupid elven face. And then quickly goes to Redacted. It's like, it was Redacted this entire time. How could you guys not believe it was going to be Redacted? The jig is up, Redacted. You know what you've done. You should kick him out of your group for what we are telling you is the truth. Not he. I don't care about what this stupid Greg says.
Oh, well, Xantos is getting canceled again.
Cancel Xantos.
Can't trust you.
Patrick, would that fall under a different sense motive or?
Yeah, I don't think you believe him there, but as he's pointing to you, he's like, okay, all right. Redacted was the source of the information, but I should say Redacted's vehicle was the source. Indeed, your stupid power source provided by the Grey Council has been bugged the entire time, feeding back information via a very low frequency transmitter that Sensord was able to track, intercept, and decipher. So any and all secrets Redacted has been privy to in the years since you have taken on your experimental vehicle have allowed Censored to follow in your footsteps.
Well, Redacted's storied history of not giving a fleam about anything comes in real handy right now because there's no secrets he divulges in the car, or Redacted divulges in the car. So, I just think Redacted just doesn't care. Like this is honestly more irritating than anything else because, like, we're talking about information that means nothing to Redacted.
Yeah, there were plenty of times that the car didn't fit where we were going, so the car wasn't.
He just shrinks it down. It's on.
Yeah, no, it's the car's mostly been with the group.
Yeah.
Except for like one time.
Also, you're not interested that they learned about our secret spy satellites? That's just
Yeah.
No,
that could really be a problem.
It's how Censored knew about it and was trying to stop.
I love it.
Project Sharpwing.
With the rocket.
This is an emotional gamble, and not having emotion comes in real handy here because Redacted does not care. This is not to Redacted. This is not a bargaining chip at all. It's like, okay, you have some information, kind of great.
I mean, they're saying that they are willing to give up this like super duper leak to make friends with Viridian now, because they're going to be in the weapons manufacturing business with you guys, making necropositrine rays. But that is the mystery of the mole solved. It was Redacted all along.
We did it, guys. It only
took 2 years.
It only took 2 years, and then Patrick
honestly,
being like, to hell with it. I'll just tell them all who it is.
I'm low-key real mad about this because IRL, like before this campaign ever started, and everyone knows that I don't read this stuff, I had said to Patrick that I wanted my character to like be evil in some capacity for like a reveal down the line, and never got to happen. This is honestly a slap into the face to our friendship more than anything else.
I think you've played evil pretty well without my help.
I don't think so. I think no one would ever assume that Redacted would do something so heinous.
I think it's
everyone knows that Redacted is a sweet, innocent little butterfly.
Absolutely not. I think you. I think your head cannon versus everyone else's head cannon is
a small cinnamon roll.
Redacted just likes dissecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it when Invader Zim does it.
Nikithi steps forward like, Redacted, if you would like to join the Aspis Consortium, there is a space for you in the corporation. But until this crisis is solved, we instead at Aspis can offer you a great fair market value if you would like to sell your experimental vehicle. We can give you a very, very handsome payment and allow you the use of our state-of-the-art mnemonic editor if you would like to retrain wasted driving skills into other more important scientists' pursuits.
Aren't you tired of being a mechanic with a car that can't open up in the dungeons you crawl?
Can't do stuff.
I'm just looking at the next dungeon. It's like, yeah, that's not fitting.
It's 5-foot hallways from here on out.
Loachborn does not understand that Redacted's life 1/4 mile at a time.
You? We sound completely different. Sorry, Miles. You live a 1/4 mile at a time?
Correct.
You know, you could just like buy a vehicle and be another class.
I could. It's called committing to the bit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Just want you to be a motorcyclist. you could just buy that. We are willing. Aspis is willing to offer you 15,000 credits if you would like to take this deal.
That's it.
But just for you. You don't have to give it to any of these 4 goons.
Can I cast command on Miles and then command
To take
him
the
to
deal.
That's good credits.
I would never.
Now, Synaptic Pulse, I would.
Stun.
Wait, were you say cast it on Miles and not just Redacted? We're gonna cast command on Miles.
Yeah. What? I can't influence Redacted. I can only influence Miles.
I think you're more likely to influence Redacted.
Oh man, I never make the right call in these situations.
What do you say?
Wait. So here's the thing: is a motorcycle does not fit everyone in there, so that's not going to really help.
How often do you allow folks in your vehicle?
Often.
I
pretty
also have a
often.
car too that I can turbo teen in.
We always forget.
No.
That Drew's got a total vehicle.
That's what I'm saying. Like we should be like combining our efforts.
Oh, so funny.
Turn this into a demolition derby.
I would love to, but we would really need to tackle the industry-wide standard of 5-foot hallways, which,
I've never
really
seen a
messes
5-foot
things up.
hallway stop turbo teen, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you know what turbo teen is, Tyler? You're laughing like you are trying to pretend like you know what turbo teen is.
I'm laughing like, well, I'm pretty sure turbo, I don't know what turbo whatever is, but I'm pretty sure it didn't have rules for squeezing in the show.
It absolutely did.
Turbo teen was a cartoon where a teenager, probably a football star, they always were back in the day, got into an accident and could then turn into a car. And you got to see his face like widen out into like a red sports car, and he reveals it was really
it's
strange.
Looking at images right now.
I'll send you a gift. In a second.
Okay, so yeah.
I need a turbo teen Stephen King Christine crossover.
I'm honestly surprised that like Adult Swim never did like a C-Lab 2021 with Turbo Teen.
Here's a Turbo Teen image from a website called Rule 34. What is this?
God. There's Super Day the Dragon.
It's like the first thing that come up.
This is like,
oh god, the GIF transformation of Turbo Teen is like 10 times more disturbing than just a dragon making sweet love to a car.
Yeah, no, it certainly is nightmare fuel.
Supposedly working on a Turbo Teen movie for a period of time, but it didn't.
Thank goodness.
That's because I mean the weird thing is more like he assumes the position in the weirdest.
It's so strange.
I mean, was it like he got bit by a
radioactive
No,
car.
he didn't get bitten by a radioactive car. I think he gets in an accident and like very very like $6 million man.
All right.
Oh.
Nope. We're pausing the show. We're gonna look up the origin of Turbo Teen.
I promise it's something like he gets in like there's like a storm or some
RoboCop?
nonsense.
You better not have paused the recording.
I didn't. Turbo Teen is about a teenager named Brett Matthews who swerves off-road during a thunderstorm and crashes into a secret government laboratory.
What did I say?
There, he and his red sports car are accidentally exposed to a molecular beam invented by a scientist named Dr. Chase. for a government agent. As a result,
Medicine woman.
Brett and his car become fused together, and he gains the ability to morph into the car when exposed to extreme heat and reverse to his human form when exposed to extreme cold. Yes, it's Ranma one half of the car. Turbo
Interesting. So it's kind of like almost like a Hulk situation.
Yeah. Kind of.
That would do. Yeah.
Yeah. But, he has his intelligence while he's the car.
Yeah, I mean, it's really more of a Ron. Is it Ranma 1/2 or Ranma 1/2? I've never actually known that.
I think it's 1/2.
Like we're jumping from reference I don't understand to another reference I don't understand. We're gonna never get to the end of this show.
You've never seen Ranma 1/2?
All right, let me look at Ranma 1/2 on rule34.com. Hold on.
I'm more confused just because I know that Tyler is a big anime fan.
Yeah, it just had a Netflix revival.
And the Netflix revival was pretty good, gotta say.
I don't own Netflix, so.
Oh my gosh, Tyler! Oh my gosh! But the Stranger Things,
I also constantly forget that Tyler's like 20 years younger than us. So
20 years.
Yeah, that's 2 miles is right.
Yeah,
that is right.
He's still a bouncing baby boy.
56.
Yeah.
All right, back to the adventure.
No, let's just cut up for another 25 minutes. I like this.
Miles, you've had enough time
up on
to
the
choose.
editing room floor. I'm gonna be
super pissed.
You already have Turbo Teen.
That's good stuff.
You already have Turbo Teen on your guys' team, Miles. Someone else has a vehicle. Would you like to take 15,000 credits and a mnemonic editor to change everything about Redacted?
No.
Is it because it's a slight amount of work after you've already just leveled up and you don't want to do any extra work?
Oh, absolutely.
For your class?
Well, that's fair.
Nikithi says, you can't blame a slug for try. While the transforming vehicle itself is very interesting, we are mostly interested in this gray power core who has been bugged for years. An energy source that we've been unable to replicate at Aspis R&D. We don't understand it completely. It is slightly radioactive in nature. Perhaps there's a nuclear element. But if you want to sell just the power core, we are willing to replace it in your vehicle for a standard energy core. For 7,000 credits, you will be free and clear of the Grey Council spying on you. And you can still use the vehicle as you wish.
I love these guys. Oh, you said no? How about half? Half is good, right?
For just the power core, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, well, I was trying to throw you a bone here, but you didn't. No bones. Miles gets no bones. Miles is a jellyfish.
I feel like Redacted would not want the power core in anyone else's grasp.
Can I try to sell my battery for 7,000 credits? Like, what about this power core?
Actually, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. It's got loads of power.
We will give you 7,000 doll hairs for this. Check from.
Now that's a bargain.
They start cutting up Barbies.
I'm rich, I tell you, I'm rich.
Well, do you at least want to take Sinsword with you as a prisoner to torture however you would like? Because we have no more use for this gray in our employ.
Nope.
Would you like some complimentary coffee or tea before you leave, Celestine? That's basically all we have left to offer.
Honestly, it makes me and vicariously Redacted so happy just to they have absolutely nothing to offer.
I like the idea that they feel like, for whatever reason, they might feel like they have a life debt to him that they have to repay otherwise. But he's just like, yeah, that's good. I'm all right. That's fine. They're like, please, you gotta take something.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I'm sorry if you thought there was other deals coming your way.
Oh,
Did you, Miles played deal or no deal and just kept being like, no deal. It's like, but there's only $1, $5, $10, and $20 left. No deal. All right, you're leaving with $1 here. No deal. It's like, what do you mean? That's what your briefcase says. All right, cool. Well, that's the Celestine adventure. That's all I got. They'll throw Sinsword into Celestine holding cell You guys have a deal.
You incinerate them. That's it. Fine.
You had the option to do that, and you chose not to.
Oh no! I'm just saying, just do whatever you want.
True.
You don't have to feed them.
You have a deal with Celestine, though, to try and mass produce some of these necropositrine rays to figure out the tech. And indeed, we're fast forwarding as weeks go by, and you get back to Viridian. So everyone's full health, relaxed.
You hear that,
Still,
Rebecca? Rebecca, write that down.
Got
Write
it.
that down.
Thank you.
Okay.
Still waiting on information, perhaps, on what exactly the Culling Shadow, the Dralic cultists, what their plan is, and what is happening, poring over Project Sharpwing and perhaps your own consciousnesses. Is anyone? Are you guys? Do you have a meeting when you get back with all the Ezran Shire about the mole situation?
Sure.
I didn't know that Ezra knew there was a mole. So
Well, Ezra told Asher, so I think Asher at least would take some time to talk to Ezra.
If you explain it, if you explain it as a group, he's like, there was a mole? Oh, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I can't believe it. Oh, and it was redacted? Who saw that coming? Oh, well, it was good working with
But
redacted.
it wasn't redacted.
Zilix hears all this and basically chimes in with, if you've got a mole, I know a dermatologist.
Thank you, Zilix. Thank you.
Doing run over on Zilix.
I contact
instead,
and I'm willing to trade Sensord for Zilix. So as long as they promise to imprison Zilix, then I'm willing to take Sensor. Drew, I need you to play another Gray.
Well, if you think Miles's Gray was annoying, just wait until you hear mine. Oh,
yeah, I think I've made another terrible negotiation mistake.
I think it's great.
God, this episode is going to extract a heavy toll from me.
I have an honest question.
Oh, yeah.
So if Redacted is keeping the vehicle, can we remove the bugs from the vehicle?
It seems like the energy core, which in my mind does look like a Energon cube or like an infinity cube. What's it called in Marvel?
Cosmic cube.
The Tesseract.
The cosmic cube. The Tesseract. Yeah, it's just like a big old square.
Yes. Actually, those are two different things.
Are they?
Yes, the Tesseract is not the cosmic cube.
It's supposed to be
the thing inside of it, right?
If I remember, the Tesseract, it just has the Mind Stone or one of the stones.
Blue stone. Yeah, if you've examined this energy core before, and you're pretty sure that the power cube that the Grays provided for the experimental vehicle is some kind of, powerful nuclear energy source, but it does not seem like it'd be able to be taken apart without destroying it. So
that's fine. We just have to.
So
he just has to not bring it into the meeting. That
But he takes it everywhere. We already covered this. So
but he doesn't have to. He can just leave it out. He can just leave it on. He could just leave it on at least in the
scenario. We could just leave him. We could just leave him in the car. It's just you wait in the car while we go.
Don't we have somebody in our
this
party that's like a super expert in radioactive stuff that could fix it?
I think 5 of you? Is there someone?
I'm making a joke about Praedir's whole backstory and the radiation and all that.
You're so funny. Yeah,
it just seems a little weird for Asher to say to Ezran, like, don't worry, it's just the car that's bugged. Like, as though that makes it okay, cool.
You mean the car that's right over there in like compact
Also,
form?
the car that's constantly like blaring loud music from the 1980s of Earth. Like,
so that covers it up. That's cool.
Half the information they get is probably like garbled with like Belinda Carlisle and Madonna. And so I would love to see like what their transcripts actually look like.
I mean, they have ways to isolate audio. Believe it or not,
I don't believe you.
No, it's garbled. I say garbled.
Heaven is a place on Earth. Interesting.
Yeah, Patrick, what can we do to? I mean, you said it's low frequency waves. So does that mean they're short range?
I mean, you would think with low frequency, but it doesn't seem like you've been pretty far locations that you believe, like off planet, away from maybe where Censored was, and they were able to get conversations from the vehicle.
Well, then but yeah, besides, like one more level and this really wouldn't matter because I could just make us all able to communicate telepathically and then doesn't matter. Car can't hear what we think.
I think most of us have some sort of limited telepathic
I don't think the
abilities.
Otter or the dead guy or the chameleon have anything to do with telepathy.
Or me.
Or the mold.
Maybe it's just redacted.
I think all of us have this, right? All of us. The only one I care about has it.
So Zilix
So
does
redacted
have,
can talk to everybody else in limited telepathy.
Zilix does have something called the Unity Tendril. Yep.
Oh my!
Oh, I don't like that.
That he can.
Is that what they do in Avatar, the Avatar movie?
What's Avatar? But no, this is when everybody else got like a cool dragon gland or whatever. Zilix got the Unity Tendril, and it emerges from the back of my neck, and I can.
It is the thing from Avatar.
And I can hit somebody up to 10 feet away, providing they are willing, and it connects our minds. It is mostly used. It can be used to communicate with telepathically.
I mean, it's mostly for sex purposes, but
but it also allows me to automatically succeed in aid attempts, which is why I picked it up. But it can be used to, talk to people telepathically. So maybe.
Okay, in any case, there is still a car listening to every word we say. What are we going to do about it?
Patrick, is this literally just like a microphone in a car? If we put the car in like a little soundproof box, would that solve this issue? Can we do a low-tech solution here?
In a soundproof box?
Yeah.
Well,
like a box that has like baffling in it and is, kind of like what's that room in that one university where you go into and it's all.
Why wouldn't you just put the microphone inside of the box? Like you wouldn't have to put the whole car in the box, right?
The whole car in the box. The power source is the source, right? So you got to put the whole car in there.
I offered 7,000 credits to just change out the battery, but that was a no-go. So you guys can change out the battery yourselves and keep this gray power core locked in a room somewhere if you want.
Nah.
We're just
gonna keep being spied
I can't
on
anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. It's fine. We'll just
told
let
you.
them continue to listen to us. It's
Redacted
fine.
is the mole.
What conversations do we ever have in this car anyway?
All of them.
We have every conversation near the car, Miles. Every conversation since the start of the podcast has been near the car.
Person.
77 episodes.
It's always on my person. Half the time I'm like leaving it behind.
You've never once said you
also,
didn't have that
do
thing.
with any of the information. Nothing.
You talk about how it folds up to a Matchbox car size. You literally have it with you at all times and is listening to us all the time. Okay, I'm about to steal his car and put it in a box so that it can't listen to us anymore.
Anyway, yeah, Miles has been the mole this entire time. Miles wanted to be the bad guy, and guess what, Miles? You got your wish. Everyone hates you.
I'm really having a crisis here because as my character, I don't think that Asher and Sky, who have been trying to figure out all this time who the mole was, and Ezra and Shire warned them about there being a mole in the party, and now I'm just gonna be like, it's fine.
Like, no, it's cool.
Figured it out, and it's fine. Like, we're totally
it's cool.
with
It's
this.
cool because the mole's too lazy to do anything about it. So.
Exactly.
Fine.
So, I guess what are you gonna do?
To be fair, it was Censored who was hacking into this data, but more than likely this is just recording everything for the Grey Council, who will get the power core back at some point. And I don't know, I guess it's like Tesla, like or any GPS system knowing like everywhere you go, so it makes it very hard if you're trying to, like, I don't know, bury a body in the woods. It's like, oh, why did you drive out to the woods at 3 a.m.?
We've done that, Patrick.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
many times
To bury a body. So it's up to you guys. I mean, you can still use the vehicle, but I mean, yeah, now you know that if you're worried about someone listening in,
Don't go
you
to
just
the car. Yeah.
put the car. I mean, you can build like a silent bay in the Peridot Peregrine if you're super worried. But
Yeah. All right. All right. So we're back to make a big silent box.
We're back to the we're back to the quiet box.
All right. We're put it in the cone of silence, and then
Yes, and knowing that if the car is out of the silent box, we can't talk
That's
about anything important.
we gotta talk about boring stuff. So quit listening.
Oh, yeah.
The next time that car is out of the box, it's going to find out that there were only 13 episodes of Turbo Teen that ran from September to December of 1984.
oh, gravy.
Heavens.
What were we doing? I honestly can't remember before this mental breakdown occurred.
Was there a time before this? I don't know. I'm not convinced there was.
You're having a team meeting.
Not in front of that car, I'm not.
Ezra in charge, like, no, it's probably fine, but maybe just leave it outside the Sharp Wing operations chamber.
Yeah, I leave it outside and I leave the keys in the ignition. The window rolled down in like the high crime part of town.
And a bumper, with a bumper that says "Steal me, for the love of God, steal."
Come back and all it's just like up on bricks. No one just take the car. They just took all the wheels.
Yeah.
Survey
And the
walker at
bumper
this
sticker.
point, so it's like crawling legs.
That's
They just take the two legs and then
Yeah.
little pod.
Tyler, now that Praedir knows for a fact who the mole is there anything you want to share with the group?
I have no.
There
I
could
have
be
no
two
mental
moles.
energy.
There could be
I have
two
no
moles.
mental energy for this.
Too bad. You said you weren't going to do it until this was revealed. I was like, guess what happened like 2 episodes from now?
Oh my gosh, I could do so many fun things now.
Ezra in charge, like, what seems to be on your mind, Praedir? You look troubled, but we just found out who this mole is, so we're free and clear, so long as the vehicle's not in the room.
I'm very happy that my innocence has been vindicated.
I only thought it was you about 25% of the time. If that makes you feel any better.
Oh, good.
It was just super convenient that you forgot all your memories, is all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I didn't ask to forget all my memories, but I did share the information with everyone. I feel like I've been fairly upfront with my challenges.
What do you mean, Praedir? What are you talking about, Jim?
I'm glad you asked, Jim.
Hold this baseball cap and looking at you with the most like, "Oh shucks, Dad, you're coming back. You're coming back to get ice cream, right?" Kind of thing.
Yeah, no. One of the things right before we left, Lochwart handed me the missing data pad from when we collected all that stuff. Looks like Censored had stolen it. Yeah. And so I took the liberty of watching it, and I could explain what's on it, but maybe it's best to just play it for you, and then I think you'll understand some of my unease. Yeah. Patrick, do you want to play the tapes?
Why is there so much nudity?
You want to play the last entry of Dr. Eiley?
Yeah, sure.
Eiley Leanne.
I just wanted you to say the name more. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful name.
Yeah, let me go back in my notes here. Yeah, you guys see a final entry on this data pad that was taken out of the underground bunker. Marizah dating, about 100 years ago. And you see a Lashuntan scientist with what looks like radiation burns across their skin come into view in the camera. This Dr. Eiley, apparently, who says, "This radiation spike might be the last one. I've tried to stop it with the prototype, but nothing seems to be working yet. It's only slowed down what seems like a transformation of cells. I'm unable to hold this form any longer, nor any thoughts. If you find this, the prototype I entrusted to the Kirsts in their lab, maybe they can find an answer." Yeah.
The Kirsts who are known for their good fortune.
The cursed fortune. It's KERST. You see the figure kind of dip below the camera. It's like on a desk, and you hear some like writhing about, and then maybe some flashes as a lamp is knocked off a table, and then it's quiet for a moment before the camera is picked back up and placed down gingerly, and you see what indeed looks like a very large starfish like person standing in front of the camera with kind of like the same necro scourge burnt marks, radiation burns that you saw on the bears here on the planet. They look very confused. They look out of sorts, kind of look around in a daze of sorts. An Astrozoan is the name of the alien species, the alien kind. They wander out of frame of the camera and it continues recording, but there's no more after this.
Who's that starfish fella?
Anyway, so there we have the missing data pad, and
We're solving all the mysteries today, aren't we?
I know,
We're
right?
on a roll.
A lot of revelations.
Yeah. Well, good work, gang. Nicely done.
It's very good.
Do I know anything about astrozoans?
Make me a life science check.
Extremely
Probably not
delicious.
then,
Extremely delicious.
Oh, man, you don't even have to smash them on your tummy. They're the best. You just get that good goop right off the front.
Astrozoans are a shape-changing aberration alien species known throughout the galaxy as rarely showing their true form to outsiders. They often live as humans, Lashuntans, Vesk, and other Pact Worlds creatures, kind of trying to blend in.
Is it possible this astrozoan that we see on the data pad here could have taken the form of one of those in the bunker? Perhaps cursed? Praedir, are you
Yes.
secretly an astrozoan?
Well, that's a very forward question.
Take off that delicious hide. Show us your delicious true form.
The more you call it delicious, the less I want to talk about this topic.
I knew I liked you for some reason.
Ezra and Shire's setting out plates and knives and forks. It's like, oh, we're not having a dinner together tonight? Oh, okay.
Bring out the tartar sauce.
Yeah, I think Praetor will just stand up and yeah, you'll just kind of see like a rainbow glimmer, and then instead of the face you've known as Praetor the entire time, you just see Asher and Sky.
He's really been Asher in Sky this whole time.
And then you see another like glimmer, and then you see Jamfram.
What does that mean? Oh no!
And then you see another glimmer, and there's Ezra and Shire.
He's doing it again.
And then another glimmer, and then yeah, you're back to normal Praetor face.
Oh,
and
thank goodness.
He'll just say, yes, it's.
Can you transform into the car, into the space wagon?
Thank God you're back.
Turbo team.
I was gonna say we need a car.
Yes, so I mean, I guess to be direct. Well, to answer, you're actually, to be fair, the answer is more complicated. Am I Astrozoan? No.
Oh.
I am an undead creature known as a Borai. Did I used to be an Astrozoan? Yes, I used to be an Astrozoan. Now, even though I am an undead version of myself, I still retain some of my old capabilities, but that is me.
This story of that you've been telling us that you had lost all your memories, was all of that untrue? Did you know this whole time who you really were? What you really were?
And to be honest, I'm still quite confused of who I really am. I mean, I was rescued from a civ ship, and I gained consciousness on an Eoxian, on Eox, and I used to be able to see multiple times throughout multiple universes, and then I died, and now I'm something entirely. So sometimes who I am and where I came from is very hard to answer, but I believe, seeing this video, that I at least was on this planet before. Somehow I escaped the culling shadow, wound up on a Civ ship, but what happened in between then and now, or what happened between this video and when I awoke on Eox is still very unknown to me.
Shire pipes in. It's like, oh, so you're not an elf this entire time?
No, I'm what you saw in the video.
Well, you're not a Lashuntan either, but
no. Well, no, I'm the sunfish. I'm the starfish. That
you're the delicious starfish. Okay.
No, you know that's a very in poor taste stereotype of Astrozoans. We're not delicious.
Stereotype, or
have you sucked on your thumb before? Do you know?
We don't have thumbs.
You haven't tried yourself with lemon is the problem.
Have you tasted your elbow tentacle eyeball before?
I can't say that I've self-digested any parts of me.
Gross. Well, that's very interesting. But if you were on this planet, on Galarion, all those years ago, indeed, maybe when the Civ came by, they picked you up, and that's how you got to Eox. That's how you got back to Absalom once they invaded. That's a long voyage, though. You've been under for some time, if that's the case. But there were lots of people that came off of the devastation arc that their memories were taken from them. So that makes a lot of sense, Praedir.
I would ask. I'm going to continue to operate for Viridian with this image. People tend to not be very welcoming of shape changers, so
keep chasing you with forks and stuff.
I would appreciate it if we tried to keep this information limited to the few.
In the background, you hear the whoop whoop of the car's doors locking.
We really got to build that garage. Yeah. Praedir, you've stuck by us through thick and thin, and we'll stick by you too, friend. Your secret is as safe with me as I can guarantee it, which is somewhat.
Does anyone else have any secrets, deep-seated character secrets they want to get out here? I mean, it seems like this is the episode, apparently.
This is going to sound crazy.
Drew, did you kill a guy on Dagobah?
He's also an Astrozoan, sorry.
Oh, no, this entire time.
No, I'm pretty sure I did send you
awkward.
a character concept for this season as an Astrozoan that you rejected.
Oh, yes.
Now I know why.
Tyler and I had this planned out for some time. This was actually a potential season 3 character, right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Like a Astrozoan.
Yeah, and then we a memory lost Astrozoan. Yeah, that was kind of the base idea that we then pushed back because there wasn't, I think for season 3, there just wasn't like a lot of room in the story for it.
Mm-hmm. We put some work into Praedir because I believe both Astrozoans and elves have like the same ability modifiers and stuff. So we were like looking into that. And I
had to figure something out. I had to figure the only thing that they're almost like they have a lot of identicals to them, which is why I chose elf. My biggest fear was that Patrick was going to have a spellcaster that could cast like sleep or something on me, because obviously elves, they don't sleep, they're immune to sleep effects, all that kind of stuff. So that would have just put the cat out of the bag immediately, because it's just
wait a minute.
Literally nobody here I think would have gotten. That's one rule we would have all forgotten.
Our listeners would have nailed it pretty quick.
I do think one listener might have DM'd me something along those lines, because when you did die, like you came back for a while with a tentacle, like an undead tentacle popped out, and no one was like, what was going on with that tentacle?
Yep. Yeah. So for a while after he became undead because he was a boar, I allowed him to have a starfish arm for a few episodes before I think I had a scene. I can't remember who it was with, but where I transformed it back into a normal arm.
Well, now I feel bad for being made to feel so stupid. I thought it was just like, well, we're doing a weird sci-fi thing where he's got a tentacle arm.
Yeah.
Like, boy, radiation. That's DNA, huh?
It does give you
Really
tentacles and like one eyeball and scales sometimes.
Yeah.
Eyeballs in your elbows. Yeah, that's what radiation does, right? Good times, good times. It would have been very fun if Praedir was actually an evil mole, because boy howdy, it would have been hard to catch him. Be like, up, the security camera shows Azure and Sky breaking into the Project Sharpwing control room. Case closed.
We got her. Got her.
Why does everyone keep getting thrown in jail except for Praedir?
Good times. Right, so obviously a happier, a healthier Viridian Council after all these secrets have been put to bed. You guys feel like you can trust one another maybe a little bit more, or maybe a little bit less. I don't know.
Do you guys want to do something funny where I shapeshift into Tali Angelos and go find the Angelos sisters and freak them out?
Wait, is she
shoot her?
Died?
She died. Yeah.
Oh, that's dark.
Cool.
I finally have this ability I can use. I might as well have some fun.
I'm into it as long as you turn into a car and peel out as you drive away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to limit your imaginations. I mean, I can turn into anybody you want.
Well, yeah. What is a Astrozoan exactly? Can they transform into anything?
No. They can't transform into anything. It has to be, I think it's, well, I'll read it. Any medium creature, as long as they have seen a similar creature before, they can attempt to mimic it, gaining a bonus to disguise checks to appear as the creature.
So you would have to look like a very tall Redacted if you wanted to be a gray.
Yeah. So Redacted, I wouldn't really be able to deal with. So, but the other nice thing is, well, back when I was a full Astrozoan, not this partial undead one, I also got bonuses to like compression. So like I could squeeze into a small area. What is it? An Astrozoan can move through an area as small as 1/4 their space without squeezing, or 1/8 their space when squeezing. So I could have gone under doors almost, I
feel like that's come up like fun. Maybe once before.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
just squeezing just doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. But yeah, so pretty much if it's a medium size creature, I can transform into it.
What's funny is I think put in maybe a place here or there where squeezing happened. I think I did in my initial draft for Fate of the Fifth, because I think we were already talking about maybe having an Astrozoan character that season. I was like, man, there should be more stuff where people squeeze to show off that ability. But I also had a whole like climbing up the mountain section that got cut out of that book that I was pretty excited for. You guys like climbing up a mountain and potentially falling off, right?
We love climbing up a mountain and falling
after off. Also in that book having a forced march and all kinds of other fun stuff. Okay. All right. Well, time passes in Viridian Colony as you continue your research into the oddities of this planet. But after a while, you do get another call from another colony requesting help, and your resources are called once more back to the control room, back to Ezran Shire, who greets you all like a bowl of cereal. It's early morning. Some coffee for everybody. He's like, folks, my contact in the Greymore colony has told me that there's a Starfinder society that's been monitoring a series of unusual energy readings on the planet of Waydana 3, which is one planet past ours or before ours. Been monitoring this planet and its readings for a few months. And a few weeks ago, they sent a team to investigate a spike in arcane resonance near the edge of some ruins they found buried in the blue sands at the southern pole of the planet. And well, 2 days ago, Greymore received a distress signal from that party, and no one knows what they might have encountered there, but there's few starships that will be able to get there in time to enact a rescue, and I'm sure Greymore would be very, very grateful if we were able to help find out what happened to the team there. And I know you guys are experts at rescuing research teams, and it might be nice to have the Starfinder Society owe you a favor. What do you say about heading out for another adventure?
Adventure is my middle name.
Jamfram? Adventure? Jamfram? Is that your last? I don't even know.
Yeah, Jamframson. Yeah.
From Adventure Jamframson.
That's me. Yeah, let's. I don't want to speak for everybody. Do you guys want to go on an adventure?
Do you want to take point on this one, Jamfram?
Oh, I'd love to. Oh boy, yeah. Let me pilot the ship.
Well, I didn't say that. I said just take point.
Whee!
How many points you got in piloting?
Oh, none of them.
Chipper.
None of them.
Oh no! Don't do that.
All right, fine. Redacted can drive. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, team. We're going to the South Pole, so let's get some
of another planet.
Well, I mean, you tell me, is the South Pole of this other planet hot or is it chilly?
Hot 3. Probably hot. Hot sands.
Okay,
we'll call
hot
it.
Sand. Okay, so
I guess I could look it up. There's definitely like a planet guide somewhere in the books for Uedana 3.
Okay, so we're not bringing coats on this one. We're bringing shorts. Everybody pack your best shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to pack their shorts now.
Incessant bombardment of radiation and celestial objects has created a surface inhospitable to forms of organic life. Solidified lava flows and impact craters cover the southern hemisphere.
Oh.
And
so a little hotter than shorts weather.
96% carbon dioxide atmosphere, so greenhouse gassy.
Okay, so extremely hot, like boiling lead hot. Okay.
Like Venus, probably. Yeah. Not good times.
Yeah, all right. So not okay. Yeah, so we're just okay. Got it. Cool. All right. Well, is this at least the chilly part of that planet?
Yes, it's like 200 degrees instead of like 300.
Okay, cool. Good. Okay. All right.
It's a balmy 200.
All right. Well, then pack a light jacket just in case, everybody. Let's go.
You never know.
You never know. The weather can change quickly. All right. Yeah. Do we have any business to attend to here on the station, or not? Not station.
Isn't there like an armor upgrade or something that can help with extreme heat?
Oh yes, the thermal something or other.
Capacitor.
Thermal capacitors. Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's all pick up some thermal capacitors before we go.
Let's see. Armor upgrade.
Bert, I don't think my armor has any upgrade slots.
Oh my
Thermal regulator? No, thermal capacitor is the 3600 credit armor upgrade. A Mark 1 will give you resistance 5 to damages, and you can exist comfortably in conditions between -50 and 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, so that might get us there.
Attempt fortitude saves.
Okay.
Would that be useful?
Let's see. Let's do some calculations. Patrick, is that going to protect us from the?
A thermal regulator is the one that treats severe weather as 2 steps less. So that's probably the one you want to get. It's only 150 credits.
Oh, okay, that's more like it. Yeah.
Thermal regulator. So if it's severe heat, which I think this one, oh no, this is extreme heat. So this would be reduced to just heat. So it'd be like, jungle temperature inside your suits.
Well,
yeah,
I've got that mod. I don't have a slot to put it into. I don't have any upgrade slots on my current armor.
Okay. You want to change out armor? Or?
If I could afford it, I would have done it by now. I picked up some armor the other day.
Wait,
did we sell that already?
I took some armor.
Oh, you know what? I didn't give you guys the armor from these Aspis. You could steal the what they got on them. Mm-hmm. D-Suit 1 armor and a whole bunch of static.
I have an armor upgrade slot, so I can take one of them heat guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's 150 credits. You do have to pay for it.
I have 150 credits.
Okay, well then pay for it. I don't know what you want me to say. That's something you can do.
Give it to me.
You could probably buy like 5 or 6. You could buy one for everybody and be like Moneybags McGee. Okay.
No. What's it called again? What's the actual name?
thermal regulator.
Thermal regulator.
Okay, sorry, I'm putting the Aspis Consortium folks in our loot pile. So, T-suit 1 armor. It's not anything to snuff at. It's a light, I believe. D-suit Mark 1 has...
Sniff at it, 'cause I got a D-suit 2.
One upgrade
level 5
slot.
armor.
What?
D-suit 1 is a level 5 armor. That's...
Yeah, it's a light armor.
Yeah, it might have a... Oh, yeah, right. Oops.
It's got an upgrade slot, so you can throw in if you want to just put this on while you're out and about. Bingo, bango.
Yeah, but then I lose so much EAC and KAC.
Oh, yeah, no, if you get attacked, you're probably dead, but you won't overheat to death.
Yeah, how are environmental protections at handling that? How well can they mitigate those things?
They cannot.
Okay. They can only go from like hot or cold or whatever. They can't really...
Yeah, I think they give you bonuses to extreme and severe.
I see.
I'll look it up for you, though.
What if we have a car that we could all fit into?
That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. Where would we find one like that?
Who could transform into a car here? Everyone looks afraid here again. I said no.
Beep, beep. Here comes the Jeep.
Environmental protections, regular armors, EP, protects both against cold and hot. So that's negative 20 cold and 140 hot.
Okay. So yeah, with a regulator, it would kind of get us down there, get us into the appropriate range.
I think so. Let me just double check. Extreme heat. Yeah, extreme heat is indeed over 140 degree Fahrenheit. So this would take it down to just heat, and I think be something that your armor can stand. You'd still take non-lethal damage each hour in heat, I think, but it's 1d4 non-lethal fire damage.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's like I said, it's like being in the jungle.
Yeah, that's a big problem to level 1 characters.
It can be. A forced march could be a big problem to level 1 character. Right. Any other purchases you guys making? Any other character changes or anything?
Not for now.
Is this the moment, Drew, you're going to reveal what has been kept close to your vest? Or are you going to wait till it happens, like in combat or something?
Oh, it's gonna be...
I don't know if my heart can take it.
All these secrets.
All these surprises.
What's going to happen is I've got this set up, and then I'm never going to get the opportunity to use it, and it's going to be like, why did I pick this? What's sale price again? Is it 10% of?
10%, yeah.
I'm just going to roll with what I got and take the hits.
Okay. So heading up into the Peridot Peregrine and taking charge to head out to the third planet from the solar center of the Wedana system here. Do you want to go ahead and plan a route here? Miles, I'm guessing, with piloting check?
Sure.
Can this be assisted?
Yeah, yes. If you guys want to work together.
Then let's go ahead and use that tendril,
Oof.
the Unity tendril.
Teamwork.
So I automatically succeed in.
Okay, cool. Give us a roll, Miles. Okay, Miles, go ahead. It's fortunately not a great roll. Do you want to open up the drift to get there, or do you want to use conventional thrusters? Not sure which will be faster in this situation.
Let's open up the drift.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Okie dokie.
Okay, it is a 4-day journey to get from your Galarian's orbit to the other side of the solar system, basically, to find the third planet. Indeed, you find a blue and a blue planet with yellow clouds up above it, very hot looking atmosphere, and on firing the Peridot Peregrines to get down into the atmosphere, your ship is buffeted by a massive sandstorm around the solar south, which is probably actually a little cooler as it's angled away from the sun at this point. It's mostly just greenhouse gas hot as you get down here. But zeroing in on the coordinates of the Starfinder Society starship's last communique, after a few hours, you find what seems like a structure. Your scans reveal a structure on the ground and the starship nearby. It's a worked stone kind of pile, maybe like a small ziggurat half buried in the sand. And you do get a ping from the Starfinder Society's starship, but it doesn't seem to be answering any of your hails as you get close to it. Do you want to sit down nearby, or what would you like to do?
Blast the ship from orbit.
Okay, well, you're out of orbit. I've already described that. You're pretty close. You're within like a mile.
Back to orbit, then blast.
What kind of weapons again on the Paradox?
Let's go land.
Right. So massive blue sandstorms are blasting your ship, and as you touch down, maybe 20 feet before your landing gear hits the sand, power goes out in the ship. You get a full drain from the main core, and the engine's cut off, and the ship just kind of plummets, just chunk. Shaking you guys gives you a good bridge shake. But yeah, trying to start up the power core or get systems back online, it seems like the ship is down.
Well, we're on the ground. Good work, team. We made it.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Well, that's probably what happened to the Starfighters too. That's why there's. Let's see.
We investigate the ship and see if we can get power back on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Redacted. Why don't you check and see if we got? Are we anything broken here, or is everyone all right?
So would that be?
You tell me. What would you like to do? Seems like you have minor systems on board, like
would be like just engineering,
lighting, and maybe life support is down, I think, at this point. So there's like air in the ship, but it's not circulating. Yeah, engineering check. Go for it.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Natural 1. Ooh, you don't like to see it.
Can I try?
You have no clue how to get the ship's power back online.
Yeah. Asher and Sky are going to locate the main power core, because that seems like a wise first step.
Your ship does have one. You go to the back of the ship and start kicking it. Yeah, you're not sure why. It seems to be something seems to be siphoning energy off of it. It's not turning on. Turning it off and on again does nothing. There's a major drain happening somewhere. Seems to be some kind of maybe outside force acting on it, but you're unsure what. Does anybody want to make me a mysticism check?
I will.
What kind of a thing could suck power out of another thing?
After looking over...
Probably God or something.
After looking over the engine, or it thinks it is.
Oh.
What kind of God needs a starship? True Star Trek stuff. Rebecca, as you're looking over the engine, indeed, it seems like there is some kind of unnatural phenomenon acting on it, almost like a magnetic field of energy just siphoning it from it. And as you, I don't know, maybe turn on some like batteries or something, you get kind of like a divining rod, and it moves you towards the front of the ship and out through the transparent aluminum windshields. It seems to be coming from what looks like a little temple, a stone temple that is indeed buried beneath the sand.
I think there's a pilot in that stone temple.
Gosh darn it. Oh, no.
We gotta go rescue him.
Patrick, is the temple, can we see the temple clearly at all, or is it just way too far out?
No, I mean, you're within a few 100 feet. Between you and this stone outcropping is the Starfinder's ship, which you don't get any power readings from as well. But yeah, okay. Besides that, you see maybe like a small stone portal, an opening on the side of the building.
Okay. Well, I would like to knock on the door of the Starfinder ship, but I'm curious if the stone architecture matches anything from what we saw on the Waydana moon or from the structures we've seen around Viridian as well. So
that was ancient elven architecture, right? That was on the moon, mm-hmm. Galarian's moon. Your backstory is built on lies. Filthy lies.
Hey, I did commit, and I took Elven, so I actually do speak the language.
Makes sense.
They want to get caught.
What would this be? Oh boy. Just a general culture check. See if you can identify features of the stone structure, I guess.
Show me big number. Oh, and look at that. Apparently I got a +4 to decipher old stuff. Not sure how that's coming.
I mean, this is old stuff. It seems indeed like it has been weathered by the sandstorms a great deal. It doesn't look elven. It definitely looks like an ancient society of some sort, but you are unsure exactly what race made this. And if it was, I mean, it's very unlikely that it was something that could live on this planet, or perhaps this was on the planet many millennia ago before it was this inhospitable. You don't know, but it definitely doesn't seem elven.
Well, Praedir would be down to go knock on the Starfinder door, I suppose.
Yeah, you guys suiting up and heading over?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. If they could give us a jump.
As you turn on your environmental protections, indeed, you are greeted by just a very hot greenhouse of yellow clouds that are every once in a while blown away by these blue sand gusts, as you indeed see a very fine particulate silicate sand beneath your feet.
I'll call out to the rest of the group before we actually step out. It'd be easy to get lost out here in these winds. I think we should all tie off to a rope so we don't get separated.
One of us is a shape changer. Oh no! Sorry, Tyler. What was that?
Praedir, turn into a rope so we can.
You've got it. Go, rope man! I turn into a giant noodle.
Love it.
Redacted
and then I hand myself to Zilix, and I'm like, now tie me around you.
Quick, eat him. He's a noodle.
Sure thing, rope rascal.
Slurp him up. That Miles does have a character who has a vehicle that can take you over there, and supposedly Drew does as well. Yeah. But
it's really hot, and as we learned about Turbotine, that's when he turns into a car.
That's how you know.
So yeah, I can turn into a car.
Cool. Let's do it.
Specifically, I can turn into an urban cruiser, which I believe is the original Redacted movie.
Yeah.
Well, great. Then we can ride there in style. All right, cool. Guess we don't have to worry about getting separated.
I have my cable line just in case.
Okay.
I'll hold on to it just for security, like a security blanket.
I think it's funny when you guys tie yourselves to one another. So I encourage that any time a day. Any day of the week, any month of the year, but not any year, just this year. So if you do it next year, I will be so angry. Mark my words. Toxic atmosphere. You're buffeted by sands. The heat as you walk 100 feet is oppressive, but you don't have to make any fortitude saves. As you get to the Starfinder ship, you don't see any damage to it as you're looking over it, but it does seem like the opening up the hatch, it is underpowered. You have to put in some elbow grease to open it up. And as soon as you get through the airlock, you're greeted by a very happy, wild-eyed android who says, "Oh, but praise the Lord, too. You're here. Oh, wait, you are not the team, but someone else. Are you the rescuers? Have you heeded our call? You must help the others. They are still down below."
Start over, friend. What's your name? What's your name?
Hello. I am the android Flit. I came here with the other society members, Ilios, Miratun, Chezion, and Vorsa or me. We found an arcane resonance emanating from this stone entrance. And, well, we caught a break in the sandstorm and decided to investigate. There's a mega structure below, a very large, almost maze-like structure. But we think there must be something or someone down there. We were separated, our minds overwhelmed.
I look back at the group and I point at the cable and I'm like, point at my head and I'm like, see, you got separated. See?
You all seem like best friends tied together.
We shall part.
I experienced a drain in my own internal power core. I've had lethargy overtake me, and all I could do was get back here to the ship. I spent what seemed like days to do it, but I was able to send a distress signal, and you must have got it. I've been here on the ship for almost a week, and I feared going back down by myself, for I did not know if I would have the energy to make it out again. Please, my 3 comrades from the Starfinder Society are still down there, and I don't know if they live yet or not. I have not received any communications from them.
I apologize. Did I just get distracted when he explained why he's up here and his friends are still down there?
I am gender fluid.
Oh, they. Sorry, excuse me.
I will take he or she. Either is fine.
Okay.
They escaped, basically.
Okay. They escaped, and you did not. That's why.
No, I escaped.
Oh, you escaped. No, not them. You did.
They isn't me. Sorry.
I'm them. They's me. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. You escaped. The others did not. They're trapped. We gotta go save them. Have you been able to figure out anything regarding this power anomaly that you've been describing while you've been here? Have you sussed out any of that good mystery?
No. Whatever is draining our ship's power, though, might be the same power source within the arcane hallways below. I felt something when I went down there, and it seemed perhaps to have a greater hold on my Starfinder Society fellows.
We're sorry about your misfortune. Never you mind, we will find and retrieve your fellows. And I look back at the group. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna find those. I don't think you're gonna find his fellows.
But we will at least try. Trying is sometimes all you need to do.
They're so dead.
Or can they said there was like a pull on their team that affected them a lot more than it?
Wait, more than the team or more than Flit?
More than Flit, perhaps. Maybe if you ask for descriptions, their teammates are an Ahsoki, a Kasathan, and a human. So maybe they had a greater resistance as a android.
I see. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'll bust out my pack. Does he still have some breathable air on the ship, or I guess he doesn't really breathe, does he?
Typically, no.
Yeah. Well, I'll break out an MRE or some rations of some sort, and I'll pass them to him so that he can.
Thank you. We have provisions here on our ship, but my teammates might not have many left.
Well, then I can carry some down to them. So,
thank you.
Okay. Put them in my backpack.
Jamprum, was it?
That's my name.
Be careful down there. That's it.
Okay.
We're friends now.
That's good advice, and I like that you said that. So okay.
You were not going to be, were you?
I was not going to be careful, but you said I should be, so now I'm going to be. So, no, this is what friendship looks like, guys.
Jamfram.
Yeah.
You should be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, no.
I just tell you an emotion and tell you an action, and you have to do it. We weren't afraid, and we also didn't prepare. What did she say first? Sorry. Take care and be afraid.
All right, sounds good.
She did not take care, nor was she afraid.
I will do both. All right, let's go. So I guess we'll shut the latch on this friend. And,
yeah. It is basically a sandy portal that you can walk into.
I'll give them an extra flashlight, just because I imagine it's gotten pretty dark down in there with them trying to conserve battery or whatever. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's emergency lights in both of your ships, but not much else. Power is dribbling out of the core.
Okay, well, flashlight anyway.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Do you just have like tons to give out? How many do you have on you?
Just the one.
Someone doesn't play Phasmophobia. You need like 8 minimum. Minimum. Right, as you descend down, it is a steep 100-foot tunnel that descends from this main portal on the surface, and at the end of it you find what looks like a very large arc come into a small room with a large arch and you see carved into this portal, faintly glowing runes. Looks like magical runes of some sort, written in a language that surely no one understands. Nobody has taken Aklo, correct?
I did.
I mean,
Oh,
I
God,
cast
Rebecca,
also
geez,
I cast comprehend languages.
Rebecca, you just blew out my earphone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was joking. I knew someone had Aklo. Oh,
Okay.
goodness gracious.
I haven't heard Rebecca that excited that since we found that fire and she had that fire extinguisher.
Also, she literally raised her hand, listeners.
I was at Drew and Rebecca's wedding, and neither of them were like, "Yeah." It was a chill affair.
If only I had taken Aklo, maybe our relationship.
Yeah, Rebecca, Asher, and Sky reading over this. It is ancient abjuration magic. Ooh. Do you want to make a mysticism check, or
Yeah.
Tyler is Praedir? Do you want to cast to comprehend languages?
Oh, I can't do much better than that.
No, both of you can understand. This is it's an open archway. It is, you can just like walk right through it, but it seems to be a magical seal of some sort. It is a seal designed to keep something trapped inside.
Oh my.
It must be pretty powerful. It's a pretty large archway.
So we are assuming that the Starfinder team broke the seal and went inside?
I mean, you have to walk through here in order to get down below, but perhaps whatever built this place this is the purpose to keep something stuck down below.
Does
But
the seal
is-
keep only that specific thing inside, or does it keep everything inside?
Well, at the very least, you're pretty sure that Flit was able to get back out to the ship.
True.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, you're not sure exactly the nature. It does seem to be made to seal one entity.
Is it functioning correctly?
Yep, it still seems to be glowing.
Good.
Well, I think we just cut our losses.
We saved Flit.
we did it.
Save
Okay.
Flit.
Now, how do you plan to get off the planet? Did you call another
Call another team.
team in?
Tell them to land further away from us than we did. The field can't be infinite.
Yeah, land on the North Pole. We'll just walk to you.
We'll walk to them. Yeah, it's okay. We got time.
The Peridot Peregrine lost. No, Jamfram's leading this operation. What do you say, Jamfram?
I say once we sort of get our bearings and we get a sense of what this means, we should push on. We should press on. Go inside. Maybe tread quietly and look carefully where we're stepping, because who knows? In a place this old, there could be booby traps. Even maybe.
It's true.
You know, booby traps were all the rage back in the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast some spells.
Look
Okay.
out for quicksand.
Yeah,
Yeah, back in the 80s, quicksand was a big problem.
man, I thought it was going to affect my life a whole lot more than it ever has.
Back in the 3280s, quicksand.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, as you guys are walking through here, there are more walls, perhaps some molding along
some ceilings
the top.
too.
Yeah, there's some ceilings.
Floors. Is there floors as well?
No, you fall.
Ah!
No, but along the ceiling, there are more glowing runes, similar kind of abjuration magic etched into the hallways as you go. And I need you all to make me a will saving throw
Oh boy.
as you're descending further down below.
Ghost.
Oh boy.
Boy, you got a level reroll, huh?
Use
I
it
always
right
use
out
my
the gate.
I always use my level reroll immediately.
You are very hasty with the reroll. Yeah.
Well, I'm at least in good company with my 19.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of 19s here. And Redacted, a 20. Natural 20, I should say. Yeah. Right. As you guys continue down below further and further, the tunnels begin. As you descend further down into the maze here, the faintly glowing runes along the walls begin to light up, perhaps dance around in your field of vision, the periphery of your your sight lines on your helmets. Those of you who've rolled low here, I think most everyone, I'm gonna call it, begin to get this feeling of entrapment, of the walls closing in, perhaps claustrophobia in various forms, nausea running through you as you take a look back the direction you've came and want to continue to descend further. It seems like something is coming up behind you, and you have a feeling like you've got to stay here, stay in this place, and investigate what is going on. As you look forward, the light from the runes begin to glow a green and purple hue.
Ghoulish greenish glow.
A very ghoulish greenish glow. Everyone but Redacted gets a manic eye as you begin to read the runes in perfect common language as they read, "To be continued." This section is called A Maze of Trouble. And oh boy, we'll get to the maze next week. Next week on the podcast. Oh, good times, everybody. That was a fun episode. I enjoyed chatting with you guys. I got a new little mini adventure here.
I'm so glad that our hell is your heaven.
This is great. It was wonderful. Talked about all kinds of stuff this episode. Turbo Team, we all know about Turbo Team now, and that's about it.
That's about all.
I guess we mostly talked about
That's going to be the entire last time on Turbo Team.
Last time on Turbo Team.
Oh, guys. Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
Listeners, thank you for listening. Critter Managers, we'll catch you on the next week's episode of Cosmic Crit. So long.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, the Starfinder role-playing game, and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.